Hi guys, this is Anil Bishui and you're watching me on my channel Passionate World. If you're watching our video for the first time and have not subscribed our channel, do subscribe our channel and press the bell icon. Whenever we will upload a video, you will get the notification. Friends, today I am here with a very important aspect of current affairs as well as topic based question and answer for civil services main, and it is very important because it is being frequently asked in civil services main. So let's start today's discussion. Today's discussion will be on nuclear proliferation treaty and India's objection to this, and India is not a signatory of NPT. Then let's start today's discussion. The question is, what is NPT, and discuss Indian objection to NPT. We will discuss it in full so that you can answer any question related to NPT. The Treaty on the Non-Proliferation of Nuclear Weapons, commonly known as Non-Proliferation Treaty or NPT, means the Treaty on Non-Proliferation of Nuclear Weapons. That means a country which is having nuclear weapon, they are not supposed to transfer the nuclear weapon making technology or fissile material to other non-nuclear states. That is, nuclear non-proliferation is an international treaty whose objective is to prevent the spread of nuclear weapons. Very important. To prevent, because the world needs peace and we do not have to transfer our technology to some other nation which are non-nuclear. That will make other country also nuclear. So in order to stop that, this treaty came into existence. Weapons technology to promote creation in the peaceful uses of nuclear energy and to further the goal of achieving the nuclear disarmament. General and complete disarmament means there will be nuclear disarmament as well as complete disarmament. That is the point of this particular treaty, but it has not achieved its true objective. Between 1965 and 1968, the treaty was negotiated by 18 nations Committee on Disarmament. Between 1965 to 1968, 3 years, the treaty negotiated 18 nations of this particular disarmament. The United Nations sponsored organization based in Geneva, Switzerland, opened for signature in 1968. It opened for signature in 1968. The treaty entered into force in 1970. After 25, means it came into existence in 1968, entered into force in 1970, just after 2 years. After 25 years, the NPT, the parties met in May 1995 and agreed to extend the treaty indefinitely. Means it came into existence in 1968, came into force in 1970, and after 25 years on May 1995, all the members met and they decided to continuously enforce it indefinitely. More countries are parties to this NPT than any other arms limitation and disarmament agreement. Very important. For prelim, it is required if any question is being asked from this particular section. It is the only arms limitation treaty where maximum nations are being members. Then a testament to the treaty's significance. It is the testament to the treaty's success. Then only all the maximum members are being participant to this particular treaty. Then, as of August 2016, 191 states have become parties. Till August 2016, 191 are the parties to this particular treaty. Though North Korea announced its withdrawal from NPT in 2003 following detonation of nuclear devices in violation of core obligation. What happened? North Korea entered into the treaty in 1985 but it detonated the nuclear device, and in 2003 it's a violation. It is found from the NPT's violation done by North Korea, and that is how North Korea withdrew from it in 2003. Following detonation of nuclear devices in the violation of core obligation, it violated the core obligation. That is the reason why it withdrew from it. 4 United Nations member states have never accepted the NPT. 4 nations which never have accepted the NPT. Let's know which are the nations. 3 of which possess nuclear weapons. Who are the 3 nations which are having nuclear nation? India, Israel, Pakistan. These 3, India, Israel and Pakistan, are having nuclear weapons, but they have not signed NPT. Then South Sudan has not joined it. South Sudan came into existence after 2011-12, but it has not joined the NPT. The treaty defines nuclear weapon states as those that have built and tested nuclear explosive device before 1st January 1967. Means the treaty defines which are the nuclear weapon states. All those states which have detonated or declared themselves as nuclear on 1st Jan 1967, they are nuclear weapon states. Which are those? First is the US, second Russia, third UK, fourth France and China. If you will closely observe, these 5 are the permanent members of United Nations Security Council: US, Russia, the UK, France and China. So these are the 5 nations which are being declared as nuclear weapon states as per NPT's definition of those nuclear weapon states who have detonated or built nuclear weapons on or before 1st Jan 1967. In on other side, we will discuss more about India's objection to NPT. Friends, in the first part, we have discussed about what is NPT and who are the nations who have the permanent nuclear stockholders and nuclear halves, and those countries who have not attained nuclear status by 1st Jan 1967 are not to be designated as nuclear weapon states. So it is discriminatory, and there are countries who have not signed the NPT citing various reasons, and India is one of them. India has signed by citing that it is totally a discriminatory treaty. So let's have the discussion of why some of the countries are having objections to NPT. Over the years, the NPT has come to be seen by many third world states as a conspiracy of the nuclear halves to keep the nuclear have-nots in their place. It means that all those countries, that 5 countries, that is US, Russia, China, France and UK, those 5 countries, they are being designated as nuclear weapon states because they attained the nuclear status before 1st Jan 1967, and they say that other countries who have attained nuclear status not to be designated as nuclear weapon states. That is discriminatory, and they say that we will have nuclear weapons for our safety, but you do not have nuclear weapons. This argument has roots in Article 6, very important. Article 6 is the major bone of contention why some of the nations have not signed NPT, and of the treaty which obligates the nuclear weapon states to liquidate their nuclear stockpiles and pursue complete disarmament. It is very important. Article 6 of NPT says that even those countries which are having nuclear weapons, they are supposed to liquidate their nuclear weapons. But all those nuclear weapon states, those permanent 5 P5 nations, they are totally reluctant to liquidate their nuclear status. That is the main thing. the non-nuclear states see no signs of this happening. Means they do not want their stockpile to go, but they want the new countries who develop nuclear technology not to attain nuclear technology. That is the thing. Some states argue that the nuclear weapon states have not fully complied with the disarmament obligation. All the states, they also say that you have not obliged to Article 6 of NPT. Then how you are giving us that you not to have nuclear weapons? It means that okay, we will have, but you do not have. That kind of a approach is prevailing in NPT. Complied with obligations under Article 6 of the NPT. Some of the nations are having this particular Article 6, which says the nuclear weapon state to liquidate, but these nuclear weapon states are not liquidating. That is the major bone of contention. And what India has said, India has criticized NPT because it discriminates against the states not possessing nuclear weapons on January 1st, 1967. India has said that it is totally discriminatory to those countries which developed nuclear technology later on. Means after 1st Jan 1967, whichever country have developed, it is discriminatory, NPT is discriminatory to those states. And because of this, there has been a disappointment with the limited progress in nuclear disarmament. There is limited progress in nuclear disarmament. All the nuclear weapon states, they are not willing to let their stock go so easily. They have invested huge billions of dollars to attain that particular level of nuclear stockpile. So they are not willing to let it go. And where the 5 authorized nuclear weapon states still have 22,000 warheads among them and have shown a reluctance to disarm further. All the nuclear P5 nations, they are having around 22,000 nuclear warheads with them, and they are not willing to let it go. Simply, a study had said that US is still having around 13,000. They say that 80 to 90% of our warheads we have already destroyed, but the study speaks otherwise, that it has not happened on ground. On paper and in information spreading, countries are saying that we are destroying, but it has not happened in reality. Many of the studies have cited this, and with this it came to the end of this video. I hope you like the video. If you are watching our video for the first time and have not subscribed our channel, do subscribe our channel and press the bell icon. Whenever we will upload a video, you will get the notification. Thank you.